Hey, it's your fearless girls leader, Dr. T. How are you? What's going on? It's good to be on with you. I'm early tonight. And listen, one of the reasons I wanted to come on early tonight is because I am going to be on early next week. So, what we're going to talk about tonight, our nugget tonight is is about next week. And so next week, we are going to be early. And since I'm going to be early next week, I figured I might as well come on early tonight. And listen, I won't be on with you long because really what I want to do is I want to invite you to be a part of the good wife. So our nugget tonight is don't miss the good wife. Somebody put that in the timeline. Don't miss the good wife. And it is next week. Next week, it is October the 25th and the 26th. It is Friday night, October the 25th at 7 p.m. And then it is Saturday morning at 10 a.m. And I don't want you to miss being in the building, being with me for the Married Ladies Workshop, The Good Wife. And I'm really, really looking forward to it. I'm because it's really gonna be an opportunity to really strengthen so many areas of your life. Hey, Valencia, great. I'm glad you will be there. Now, listen, one of the things I did is I opened this up for not just ladies who are married, but for ladies who want to be married. Now, this is particularly important for the single ladies who will be attending. I want you to attend with the intention on having the information that will be shared as you prepare for marriage. That's why it's important for you to be there so that you can be with us as you prepare for marriage. Now, yes, there is a registration fee. It's a very, very minimal fee, but it is a fee all the same because it will not, now listen, it will not be streamed. It will not be streamed. Now, the QR code you see there that is on the screen will allow you to go straight to where the registration is located. But I need you to understand that there is a fee. It will not be streamed. It will be worth your investment. And I think oftentimes we don't really take the time to invest in ourselves in certain areas, but I definitely want you to invest in yourself for this. Now, listen, there's going to be some things that'll happen. You're going to experience growth. You'll realize support. You'll realize that you have more support than you thought you did. And then I want you to be empowered. You know, the mission of Fearless Girls is to educate, expand, and to empower you. And so I want you to be in a position where you experience that empowerment. I want you to be in an environment that's going to expand you and make you better. And I want you to be in an environment where you're going to get some educational nuggets that's going to help you move forward in your relationship. And so I just want to invite you to be a part of it, and I want you to understand that it will be worth your investment. The Good Wife, it will be at Heritage Christian Center, 1550 Normandy Village Parkway, and it is right in the city of Jacksonville, in the great state of Florida. And yes, like I said, the registration is a very, very minimal registration. It's $25, but it will be worth the investment. And I can't wait to see you there because, of course, who wants to be married and not have romance? And so we're going to talk about some romance pieces, and then we're going to talk about resolving conflict, because when you live with another human, that human thinks away and you think away. And I want you to be able to move forward and know how to resolve conflict in your relationship. And I'll tell you this, the tools that I'll give you for the resolving conflict piece, it will work in pretty much any situation, because we're going to be sharing principles more so than putting things in place that are just strictly designed for you and your spouse, your husband. And so I want you to understand that this is going to be a time where we're going to dig in and get to work. It's a workshop. It's a workshop. And so we're going to get to work, and I don't want you to miss it. And then, so we'll talk about romance. We'll talk about resolving conflict. We'll talk about, how to reflect on being a good wife, and at the end of the day, what does that mean? What does it look like? What should be expected? What should you expect as a good wife? And then I want you to know that we're going to spend some time on some key pieces and principles that's going to allow you to feel refreshed and renewed in your marriage. Yep, you need to be refreshed and renewed in your marriage. We got to keep it. We got to keep it, you know, cutting edge. That's it. We got to keep it cutting edge. And so you'll get some refreshed and renewed principles that's going to help you. And you're going to walk away feeling like, okay, this is good. And then I think we should just talk in general about the role of the wife. And what does that mean? And what does it look like? I want you to have some key pieces in place so that you'll be able to navigate your relationship and move forward in a different way. And so the Good Wife Married Ladies Workshop is going to be a workshop that you will not regret. If you're married, if you want to be married, I want you to be at this workshop. So now here's the thing. If you are single and you have no desire whatsoever to be married, then I get it. I get you're not coming. But if you think that, yeah, I think I may want a relationship, I think I may want companionship, if that's you and you are looking for that, then I want you to register today. And so, like I said, you have the QR code that's right here on the screen, and that will allow you to register. It will not be streamed. Excuse me. Again, it will not be streamed. And so, I definitely want you to, if you are in the Jacksonville area, I definitely want you to carve out some time and be with me on Friday, October the 25th at 7 p.m. and then on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. And I'm not going to keep you all day on Saturday. You'll still be able to do your Saturday things. You won't be with me long on Saturday, but I definitely want us to have enough time on Friday and enough time on Saturday so that we can carve out a space so that we can make sure that we are looking and walking like the good wife. If you are married or you want to be, you definitely need to be in the building. And so I just wanted to give you some things on why you should attend. Why should you? Because I want you to have romance. And maybe you have romance in your relationship. Well, I'm going to give you some creative ideas on how to keep it crispy. And then resolving conflict, because there's always those pieces that we need to have crucial conversations and critical communication. And so I want you to know that we'll have some resolving conflict techniques, and you'll get to ask questions. And I want you to be able to ask those questions that are pressing for you, or those questions that you may not feel comfortable asking if you were in a marriage summit with your husband sitting right next to you. And so that's important as well. And then I want you to leave there refreshed and renewed. I'm telling you, you're going to do it. And then just the overall role of the wife, we're going to deal with some things that are practical, and we're going to deal with some things that are powerful. And so I don't want you to miss it. And so that's why today I'm on early today, because next Friday we will be on early for our nugget, and that will prepare you for next Friday. But I also wanted to encourage you to go ahead, if you have not registered, to take the time to register. And then I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. I'm going to ask you to share this with some other ladies who want to be married, or some other wives who are married, and encourage them to be a part of the Good Wife. If they're in the Jacksonville area, if you can make your way to Jacksonville next Friday, it will be a time that you will not regret. And I'm looking forward to hanging with you and answering your questions and doing everything that we can, that as you walk away, you'll walk away refreshed. You'll walk away renewed with a reframed paradigm to be able to increase your relationship and make it better and happier. Listen, and I believe that I have the resume to do so. Just this past month, in September on the 15th, my husband and I celebrated 35 years of marriage, and it was not without incident. And so we have come a long way, and I have some tools and some techniques that I believe will help you in your journey, your married journey, or help you in your journey as you prepare for marriage. And so, thanks so much for that. Now, ladies, don't miss out. If you are single, yeah, we do have the wifey come up. It's coming up. The wifey come up is coming up. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to you being a part of the wifey come up. It is December the 6th and the 7th, and it is in Atlanta. And so I don't want you to miss the opportunity to register for that as well. There is a QR code there. You can screenshot it so that you can register once we are done, or you can text come up to 904-831-1652, and you'll get the link for registration. So thanks so much for letting me come on early for the nugget. And next week, I am excited to be with you for the good wife. Share it with some friends. Let everybody know that's your nugget for today. Why is this the nugget? Because you need to be there, or you need to help somebody who needs to be there. So take a moment, if you haven't, become a part of the Fearless Girls tribe. I'm going to ask you to sow a seed into the Fearless Girls community. We are working to expand, to educate, and to empower. And what I'd really love for you to do is to take an opportunity and become a more monthly supporter. And you can do that same thing on our Givelify. You can do it on our Cash App. You can do it on our Venmo. Just make sure you look for the Fearless Girls logo. If you find the Fearless Girls logo, you will not miss it. In fact, it's the logo that you see behind me right now. And so thanks so much for being on. Thanks for always tuning in. And I'm really, really excited about The Good Wife, and I don't want you to miss it. So, yeah, that's the nugget for tonight. And of course, you know, as I always say, girls with dreams, they become women with vision. I'll see you here in Jacksonville, Florida, 1550 Normandy Village Parkway, next Friday, October the 25th at 7 p.m. for The Good Wife. Don't miss it. Grace and peace. Bye, girls with dreams. They become women with vision. See ya.